Good morning, honorable guests. I am delighted to welcome everyone to the seminar in the Thailand InsurTech Fair 2022. This is the biggest event of the year that the Office of Insurance Commission or OIC has organized. This is the second consecutive year. We aim to drive the strategy of OIC for the use of the technology in the insurance industry. For InsurTech, it is considered the key driver for the industry to handle the challenges better in the VUCA world of vulnerability, complexity, and uncertainty. And we can use it to get sustainable development and the major breakthrough in terms of growth. This year, the theme is reshaping insurance to the multiverse of InsurTech for the future. That is how we want to use the InsurTech for the boundless opportunities. So this is a hybrid event. You can join us on site at Impact Muang Thong Thani or at www.tif2022.com. Technology has been speeded, and with the metaverse, the new society in the digital era, it actually opens the boundless opportunity for all of us. Technology has been embedded in our daily life with smartphones and electronics devices. We use it commonly, and COVID-19 has given us a chance to get closer to them with more convenience in life, faster in everything. And the business sector also have to adapt and use more technology. We used to think that technology will help us to get ahead of others to have more sales, but it's not like that this day. If we don't use the technology, then you'll be left behind immediately. So we need to apply the technology to make sure that we can keep up with the pace for the customer and competitors alike. And with this speed, in the past, the technology life cycle development before it will go mass, it's going to take years for the testing and for the familiarization, but now it has been shortcut. Every day, there's new innovation and extension of success. AI has now becoming the multi-model AI that will gather and consolidate data from different sources in different formats to have the insight that have precision and deeper results. And that will lead to artificial general intelligence, the AGI that would be a single unit that can serve multi-purposes, and it will be beneficial for the motor and health insurance especially in terms of the assessments of the behavior, and also the next generation of smart contract that is the extension of blockchain that can help the value chain to be integrated on the internet with automatic processing from the purchase of the policy, the approval, and also the smart contract issuance, as well as the claim journey and the payout journey as well. Next is the EV. It has been hot trend. The Krung Si Research Center already released this research on the growth trend. Now people, more and more of them are changing their car to EV, and the public sector launched facilitating policies. So by the year 2023, we will see accelerating growth of EV, which will impact the motor insurance industry, especially for the development of the new products, the premiums that will come with it for the EV cars, which has the higher tendency for the pricing, and also for the maintenance and replacement, it will also be different from the ICE engine totally. So we need to develop further. And next is Metaverse. How we blend the reality with the digital world until it becomes the virtual community that integrate the environment, actual environment, and also the digital environment using AR and VR for the seamless connection. And it allows us to live in the real world and digital world. From the leader in the research of the metaverse, By 5 years from now, we will have over 30% of global companies to sell their products and services in Metaverse, and more than half of the people in the world will live in the Metaverse to meet, to have the entertainment, and to spend time at least 1 hour in this virtual world each day. So Metaverse will bring us a lot of business opportunities for all insurers to provide a new space for communication with their consumers, to reach out to them with a new product and service, to raise awareness, brand representation in the world and the digital world, as well as to provide knowledge and training for their staff as well. Metaverse also will allow the possession of the digital assets and the intelligent properties to be more mass and to be more convenient. So companies and insurers can offer the new coverage for the data protection, security, and cyber security as well. So this brings about the new business opportunity for insurers that wants to see a major breakthrough. Technology brings about a lot of new opportunities, and OIC hopes that all the insurers will see this and to use the technology to accelerate their growth for optimum results. And the result that we want to see is to see the digital insurers that can grow sustainably with the readiness to offer products and services that best respond to the consumer's demand in a changing environment. So the perspective of insurers need to change from traditional insurance in different perspectives. First, for the business perspective, it has to be the ecosystem strategy to connect to the platform and other businesses to have the insurance liquid ecosystem within the industry and also cross industry. It's not just cross selling, because doing insurance business is not only about the sales in omnichannel, but the new challenge is how to connect and to be a part of the other ecosystem so that you can provide insurance services to the best of its capability and to answer to the demand of the customers. Next, to change from risk transfer approach and to pay the indemnity in case of claims to become the advisor for risk prevention instead, so that we can minimize and prevent the loss. For example, cyber insurance. Overseas companies, they would provide the risk assessments, so they will consult with the customer to close any loophole and also to make adjustments to minimize the chance of attack, the leakage of data, and also to have faster data recovery along with the insurance services, which are the win-win situation for the customers and the insurers that can save the loss and also the damages or the indemnity. And it can be applicable to other type of insurance like motor insurance. We can encourage better driving behavior of insured person so that we can minimize any loss, any accidents. We can provide the knowledge to them, the use of sensor and telematics so that it will monitor the driving behavior. For the health insurance, we can encourage people to live a better life, like using wearable device or IoT that can help improve their health and their lifestyle. So what I would like to emphasize is technology is important for the companies, insurers, to help the customers to reduce their risk in behavior. And the challenges of OIC to support the insurance industry to make changes and to apply technology in more advanced level, along with to ensuring the stability of the industry together. So we can say that we are on the turning point because the insurance landscape has now become the digital one. So digital transformation is not only a buzzword anymore, but it is something that everyone has to find the right answer for itself. You need to find the right solution for you to have the clear direction and to make change as fast as possible. When we talk about the solutions or strategy, it will be different for each company. So it's a challenge for OIC to generate the right environment to support and to encourage all insurers to make changes in the right time and in accordance to the changing environment and business scene. The role as facilitator to support insurers to develop the use of technology and to have a major breakthrough will be clearer, while the hat of regulator will continue to exist to monitor the stability and the security of the insurance business, at the same time to elevate the standard of operations to be on par with the overseas peers and make sure that we have the right protection and gain trust from consumers. So we have implement several measures for these changes to keep up with the technology in all fronts. First of all, elevation of the database and data foundation and to expand the database on the statistic and data. It is the key to the success of the insurance industry. So the use of technology has been elevated by the OIC. With the insurance bureau system that has been developed, it gathers and consolidates the data of insurance in all fronts and all areas. Now it will be beneficial for the new business model design and also the product design as well. So IBS provides significant information like the loss cost, statistics, and loss ratio per each type of insurance. Next year, we will extend the coverage of the service to the customized product with the premium and the coverage that will reflect personal behavior and preference. We'll start with the voluntary motor insurance, which has the highest percent of the market share. But IBS is not only about provision of the data, but in the long run, OIC would like to see the specific center that will be set up called National Insurance Bureau or NIB. That will be the one who runs the integrated data in all perspective for decision making and also to use it in an optimal manner. Moreover, OIC extend the network and connects with other public sectors and agencies so that the general public can make the most use of it. For example, the connection of data with the Department of Land Transport for the mandatory motor insurance and also with the digital government agency and also with the Royal Police Bureau. So we will have more connections next year, like with the National Health Institution too. Next, for the central platform development for mutual use, now we have developed the Oic Gateway, which connects the insurance system information. Last year, we have opened the My Policy platform for the general public to check and to verify their information on the policy coverage. Now we have more than 130,000 users that are active, and we have provided information of more than 800,000 policies. Next would be the My Coverage feature that we will make available for the public so that we can have the tailor-made and personalized policy for the best choice of the policyholders. Third is about the new product development facilitation that would be in alignment with the demand of the customers and the advanced technology. Of course, risks are different these days, and the future products will be different as well. It will be customer centric and highly personalized. It will blend the assessment of the personal data, and it will be processed into the new product offer that best respond to those demands. So OIC has been doing a lot in this area to make sure that we have the all-round data. And now we have the new Innovation Sandbox, which reflects the product innovation and tailor-made product. We use this as the sandbox so we can develop the new product faster. And also we have developed the database for the further study and research. We have the insurance product development database, which will gather the interesting products from overseas for the insurers here in Thailand to study further and to decide the new products that can catch up with the trends, like the EV insurance, which will bring about the major changes in the insurance industry in terms of coverage, premiums, and also the indemnity, which will be the trend that we need to watch closely. Next, the health insurance. OIC see great significance in this because of the growing trends, and also Thailand has reached the aging society time. People start to care more about their health, and we have advanced health tech here. So now we have standardized the health insurance contract and to support insurers to use the telemedicine and wearable devices technology, and also to encourage them to go into the sandbox to have the fast track for the approval of the policies, and also to come up with a master plan for the laws that are relevant to facilitate the sustainable growth of the health insurance. Number 4 is on the improvement of the rules and regulation, as well as the supervisory policies. As things change fast, we need to be flexible and stable enough so that the private sector can adjust themselves accordingly and to continue to enjoy business growth. So we have the regulatory addition and review so that we can cancel the obsolete ones and to release and impose the new rules and regulations that are relevant. And insurance regulatory sandbox has become another important tool for the insurers can test their insurtech and innovations in the limited market. So they will have the exit plan and also the remedy plan in case of error. They can elevate their technology, and also we can facilitate the acceleration of the innovation. In the next year, we will have the smart sandbox that will allow more flexibility and appropriateness, and we will introduce smart sandbox of the year award to attract more private sector companies to enter into the sandbox to test their product and service, and we can expedite the growth of technology in that way. At the same time, we want to build a stability and ensure that it's there for the industry. The use of more data, it comes along with the cyber threat. So that would be the cybersecurity. And the business sector, they have to be more intensively cared for this front and to make sure that they are ready to handle any cyber attacks to have better prevention as well. So OIC has developed a tool for the risk assessment for the cyber threat. We call it the Cyber Resilience Assessment Framework, or in short, CRAF, so that insurers can assess their own readiness and to study further on the direction of how to close the gap. At the same time, they can rehearse and to test their readiness for the stress test, and also to make sure that their IT technology is ready for any cyber attack. This is the risk management, the IT risk management that is, and it helps the insurers to learn more about themselves and how to close the gap. And next is on the fraud prevention using AI and big data database. Of course, there are fraud cases more and more every day in the current business scene. It can come in the form of the fraudulent contract or the lack of contract at all, or the false claim, or even in case of the overclaim. As a result, the cost of business operation and the premium has to go higher. So to prevent the fraud risk, we need to do it in an integrated manner, to have the review of the regulations and also to have the connection with the Royal Thai Police. So now we already have the connection with the Metropolitan Police Bureau. We also use the AI technology for the behavioral assessment to detect any fraud case, and we also alarm and alert the investigator to follow up on these cases. And number 6 would be the enhancement of efficiency of the management and coverage protection using the InsurTech. It is impediment that we see significant now that the public general can access the information widely and they hold more policy as days go by. So the use of technology can help with the claim, the services, and also provision of the insurance information. For example, we come up with the IT system for the coverage, information, knowledge provision. And the next phase would be the connection between the relevant agency and OIC and the development of mobile applications so that the general public can follow up on the progress of any claim on a real-time basis. And we have the hotline 1186 that now is on the cloud system. So we can connect to the database on a real-time basis to provide better service and also faster and more convenient services. And the last dimension is to improve OIC to become the smart OIC. So it's not only the business sector that have to make changes, we also have to improve constantly. So we are transforming ourselves to become the smart OIC, a digital organization that is data driven. On people's side, we need everyone to have the digital skills and mindset that will embrace changes in the business as well as the innovation and development. They have to be willing to use and hone the technology. And apart from their regulatory expertise, they must have the right mindset and core values. The culture of the organization has been modernized for everyone to understand and to be on the same page of how they need to make change in the new world. On process side, for the operation of OIC, we use the technology, automation for more efficiency. We start to use SupTech for the supervision. For example, the development of the operation process for approval and e-licensing too. So now we have e-approval and e-licensing. For the insurance products, we have iServe, and for the actuaries license, as well as the brokerage licensing, we have the e-licensing for it. So for the brokerage, now the license all has been processed by electronic. At the same time, we have developed the database for verification of financial position, the supervisory process that is, for example, the data processing in dashboards and alerts that is already automated for the OIC to come up with the right measures and also the supervisory data, and also at the same time the monitoring of insurers to make sure that they conduct their business appropriately. So to this point, we can say that to have a major breakthrough is not easy, but with the advance of the technology, it's not too difficult. And the insurance industry is now entering. We are on the tipping point to become the future insurance industry now. and it will be a part of the ecosystem that is embedded in the daily life of all people so that the people and the business can get better coverage all the time. So in the end, I would like to give you the key takeaway for the major growth of insurers in the new multiverse of insurtech. So first, you need to reconsider your customer experience to understand their expectation and to come up with the right product and knowledge. Next, revamp your business strategy with technology and data to make sure that your business direction can leverage on the use of technology. Next, reshape your organization with agility and innovation to set up the goals that will use technology to create growth. As you can see, there is plenty of opportunity, and technology and innovation can help you to get there in the new multiverse. For you to thrive, if you can use it properly at the right time and the right place, you can grab the opportunity to serve your customer better and to access the blue ocean of demands. OIC is ready to facilitate, to support, to strengthen, to bring in the new opportunity and to help you to grow sustainably by elevating the rules and regulation, supervisory oversight that is necessary for the Thailand insurance industry to become the multiverse of insurance. So use insurtech together to create the best product and service that can answer the demands of the future generations together. Thank you very much.
คปภ.คุ้มครองผู้ทำประกันภัย ประกันภัยคุ้มครองคุณ